Hello, Steph, back with another video, man, early in the morning. That woman should be supporting you, right? And, this one I want to talk about is I was watching the movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy, Halle Berry, and, the beautiful Robin Givens. I was watching that. And when I seen Marcus go through that breakup, these are all the character names. I see Marcus go through that crazy breakup of how, Jacqueline, which is Robin Givens' character, honestly played him. He lost all his confidence. He lost everything about, hold on one second. Okay, that's a lot better. T-shirt, whatever. He lost all his confidence. At work, the women were dissing him. He was just in a weird down space. And, that's because of the choice he made dealing with that woman. That's a whole nother video. But, you have this other woman who is, beautiful. Halle Berry in general, back in the 90s, just beautiful. Even now, just beautiful. But the thing is, with women like that, they got heart, they got brains, they got smart, they see the whole package. And honestly, too, I'm gonna stay on this subject with this video. She was a supporter to Marcus, right? And as I was watching this movie towards the end, most guys have to have a woman like that, especially too if you're gonna take a relationship seriously. This is a grown man talk right now. If you don't like it, get off the video. But, the woman is beautiful. Yeah, the sex is amazing with his woman. But, if you're someone who's in a space like me, who's taking a big risk and, you're dealing with this woman or women and they're saying, oh, yeah, there's no money in that, but you can continue with your little dream. Or she'll laugh at you and say, oh, you're not making no money, or oh, that's what you're doing. Or my personal favorite, oh, he's only making 40K a year, 50K a year, or let's say, like, let me just put 30K a year. Or he works at this job. You shouldn't be dealing with those type of women. And you shouldn't, like I always say, you shouldn't allow those type of women to get you in your emotions, right? You shouldn't allow that to happen because, I'm in San Diego. I do talk to a lot of women, but I know the difference when a woman is, not supportive towards you. You know what I'm saying? There's, like, I deal with women. Well, I don't deal with women. There's women who be like, yeah, keep up your dream. But they'll say, oh, he a loser. He ain't doing nothing. Meanwhile, she with this dude. And like I say, y'all guys can't get mad. She has a choice on whether she want to deal with you or not. She has a choice of she want to deal with a dude who's a 90K earner or 100K earner, especially in California. She has a choice if she want to deal with that dude who has a house potentially, or could buy a house for her and her future children or her children. She has a choice to do that. But like I say, you have the option whether to deal with this woman. And like I say, she has to be a good support system, because there's men out here who are doing well, but they can lose that good job and life gets rough. Will she be there by your side? Because that happens to a lot of dudes. They get that good job, it gets let go, you ain't got nothing. Next thing you know, she's like, well, it's been fun, goodbye. And you see her move on with life, enjoying her best life or with another dude. That's where I always say the support has to be coming in. Like even in the movie, Angela, or let's say Halle Berry, got him back on top of the world with his job, got his spiritual back up, was rocking with him through thick and thin. You know, and I'm gonna say it like this too. Yeah, he hurt her, but he knew I gotta get this girl back. That's why when he got back with Jacqueline, Robin Givens, Robin Givens' character, yeah, he got, he got his confidence back, and he got that one bad chick back, but he started to snap and realize, like, yo, this other woman who's a great support system to me, this is the one I'm in love with. This is the woman I want to deal with. You know, and you don't really see that a lot in females. That's why, shout out to my good friend Taylor. You know, when she sent me that note and being a good support system, those are the type of women that I would like to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I do know women who are beautiful and who say, yeah, keep it up. But I can tell deep down they'll look at you as you're nobody right now. But like, let's say hypothetically, I start getting on. Yeah, no, let's say I'm gonna start getting on and everything coming in. You're gonna see those type of women try to come back into your life. You gotta be smart and learn to be like, nah, I don't want to deal with that. Like I tell guys all the time, you want to deal with a woman when, you're not doing so hot, and then when you're doing well, she has to still be there. Not for, your upcoming or the money that's coming in, but, just overall, because a lot of guys do that as well. Like I had conversations with a couple dudes, at the bottom, yeah, she's hanging around you. She's around you, but she comes in and comes out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Those type of chicks you don't want to deal with. But when you do get up in life, she's like, hey, what's going on, yo? When we hanging out, you don't want to deal with those type of women. Those type of women you do not want to deal with long term, because when you get up and yeah, she can destroy your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Even my personal favorite. You get this woman pregnant, and then a couple months later, a year later, or whatever, she start leaving. Child support comes involved. You're like, wait a minute, why I gotta pay all this much money? You know what I'm saying? And the judge gotta go by the numbers. You the breadwinner in that dynamic, man. You gonna lose, right? Like, yeah, you gonna lose in those situations. Why? Because you wasn't smart enough to understand, is this woman a good support for me? You know what I'm saying? You want to be a leader, you got to understand those situations. You got to understand, you got to make those choices. You got to understand is she good for me long term? Because as a man, bro, that's the only thing you really need to be in a relationship. Yeah, you have fun times with this woman, but the support through thick and thin is very important. Very, very important, especially too in these trying times. Cannot afford to be losing money because of, this woman. And you got a lot of females out here. I'm not bashing on the women, right? I'm not bashing on the women. But you got a lot of females out here who can play these games, and you have to be conscious of that. You have to be very conscious of that. And sorry, drinking my tea. And I'm gonna say this too, because I don't want the women to jump on here. Oh, we gotta support the man, but they don't support us. Yeah, fellas, you gotta support your woman too. Like I always say, this is a 50-50 thing. You know what I'm saying? This is not a 50-50 thing. This is a partnership. This is a person that's in your life. Yeah, you gotta support your woman, whatever it is. But also too, both of you have an opinion on how is it gonna make it beneficial for both of y'all. So, guys, always understand your woman has to be your good support system. I'm out.